Greeting fellow modelers. In part 4, we're going to deal with details like putting in the ailerons and especially the landing gear detail, wing root fairing and much more. So buckle up, enjoy this episode, and it's good to be back to completing the HAWKER Hurricane. Let's begin. So like with any other model, we're going to deal with the undercarriage wing root fairing and putting in the area close to the leading edge. So here you see I'm forming it with our brush handle and we just put in place. Later that will take the inlet for the oil coolant. It is a beautiful looking model and I am sure that they did their homework when they carefully designed it. Shout out to the designer of this beautiful kit. Always remember, like I keep saying, this is originally a 133 scale model that has been reduced to 1/72. So it is twice as small as how it's supposed to be, even more. So it should be easier for you to build when the time comes. Here you see I'm just gently putting in the leading edge wing root fillet, and here now I'm putting in the trailing edge fill. You see how I'm bending it both ways so that it would rest easy on both the fuselage and the wing. And there we go. Once we just nip into place, we just use our X-Acto knife to gently nudge it in place. And so it comes in three main parts. It comes with the trailing edge fairing, the one in the center, and the leading edge fairing. And pretty much once you put these in, it starts to look the part. Remember, after each time you do this, you paint the edges just to add realism to this aircraft. I really love the HAWKER Hurricane. To imagine that this large machine, and it was large, really didn't get the recognition I think it deserved. Most of it went to the elegant lines of the Supermarine Spitfire. So here is it that we're putting in our aileron. First we just put in the base for it here, and then once we make sure that it's dry, we then focus on doing the actual aileron where we cut it. We're going to fold it over and then press the trailing edge together on a flat surface and just insert it. At this scale, I didn't really need to put in the structural reinforcement, and if you notice carefully, I made two sets of bend on the trailing edge. This is to accurately represent how the ailerons actually look on the real life model. And here we just tack it in place. Beautiful, excellent. And with the camo detail, making alignment pretty easy. So the wing joiner. Now, the wing, if you watch carefully, comes in an inner and outer panel. And this strip will get rid of that join if it's messy in any way when you build it. So here you see, cut it out. I've thinned it out, the paper that is. And now we're going to put on the top of the wing first. Make sure that it's aligned, the camo detail. And then we put the trailing edge on. And because this is below, it really doesn't matter 100% the accuracy of it. What really matters is one on top. Now let's deal with the real detail here. The landing gear fairing. Now here you see double, it's folded, it's flat. We're doing our cuts to cut out the landing gear. And I love the intricacy of this model. Now, the landing gear struts here, first we cut it out, and then I'm going to use a toothpick to start the roll of it. Once we get that basic roll down, I then take solder wire. Here I think I'm using 0.8 millimeter or 0.5. It is to look carefully on the thickness and just make sure that it can work. Roll it carefully around, pre-glued already, and I roll it on a flat surface. And now we're attaching it to the landing gear fairing. And look at that baby. Repeat the same to either side. And now we're going to put in the inner bracket. Now this brings the model really alive. So here now I'm bending both parts, and then this now I will glue on to the fairing on the inside. When you look at the actual model that is restored, you will see this detail, and it's beautiful to see, something lovely to behold. Now here I'm putting in the support strut. For it, it's part of the retract system. I'll put that in place there. Put the tail section on for the landing gear fairing. Beautiful. And this is what it looked like. And then we can just glue both into position. And once they're in position, this looks quite the model. Love how it came out. Just make sure that it's aligned accurately and use a ruler to ensure it, and some super glue to hold it in place. Once you do that, then we can take care of the support element. Again, we can use a 0.5mm diameter solder wire that we cut 2 off. So these would be the supporting struts for it. And now we're going to cut the strut fairing. So here you see a double, just like what we did before with the main landing gear fairing. The struts now we cut according to what's required on the plan, and everything is used even at this scale. We just add the little extra piece there and we put it in. So now you understand how the landing gear fairing is assembled. Beautiful model. Like I said, it's a beautiful kit, really highly recommended. And now we put in the solder wire on the inside, which will form our strut on both ends. Now once we get it in position, both sides that is, we then have the other one, which is the hydraulics that retract the gear itself, the cylinder. And these now we put in. There you go. Because at this scale it's so small, we're just putting in the bare solder metal. And look at it. This looks really good. You see the detail of it? Beautiful. So let's put in the aerial. And this is where now pretty much our model for this episode is finished. We just cut a piece of toothpick because it is strong at that, and then we fold the aileron in half, put the glued toothpick in, and then we cut the detail off, cutting the excess toothpick off in the end, and that we can use to mount it. And my friends, that is going to be it. Just cut here, look carefully on the model. You see where we're supposed to put a small hole, put some glue on the aerial base, put it in place, wipe off the excess, make sure it's aligned and vertical, and when it dry, good to go. We just paint the edges. This is where I would just put the access door panel. So that's it. End tip, this is where now we're going to just punch just some guide holes and use our pencil to put in the gun trough. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick episode, but lovely one. Thank you so much first to my paid Patreon members who make this possible. Without you, couldn't have done it. And thank you for tuning in every time to see me do it. Like and subscribe. One love, my friends.